precedence. I think my bread is hard as a crouton. Receipts in my pocket don't come with a coupon. Yeah. Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pounds. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left. Touchdown. Touchdown. 8th floor. Come down. Hotel. Lobby. Receptionist. What now?
All right, Coach, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. For the first time with Devontae Freeman. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Lock in,
because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Buying time to his left. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you.
Should have been a little bit. It's a little bit longer. That's the rust.
Game to play on a Thursday night. Guys
that is the rust.
In their step, you go to them early and often.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this
Great
one
punt,
away.
Eh?
And well done here. That one will
Great
kick
punt.
out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
They will run for the first time here with White. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 10 at the 8-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Echo.
Now it's Trubisky.
Oh, my goodness.
And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. On third down, a run from White.
Wow, he ran the ball.
First down and more past
Wow,
the 20.
he ran the ball. That's
As
crazy.
Get this one up to the 44-yard line.
I couldn't go in position. That's my
35
fault.
yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely.
Hell
I think
yeah,
everybody
we all
thought
did.
they were throwing the football, caught them off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Now a nice
he's
play
getting that
defensively
ball out.
on
That's so
first down
crazy.
as this is knocked away
2 sacks,
and
bro.
incomplete.
Pressure, and that's
So
certainly going to
fucking
be a
crazy.
key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
all you're going to do is run, huh?
On the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
18. 5.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And out of bounds.
Wow, they gave him that?
Right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet.
Come
right now
on,
where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Hello?
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They're going to look to throw. He's got his man. That's Wallace. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First down, Atlanta.
Let's go. Can't choose on. Ball dog. 26, 25, 64,
Back to the running game. It's Freeman. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run. Devontae Freeman.
There it is.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. Touchdown, Falcons. Devontae Freeman. His 19th touchdown now on the season as his guys are on the board first here tonight. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, that last play, that'll make a few highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus. Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have you guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out.
Exit. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike 52. Mike 52. Get in the weight room.
Now Trubisky on first down.
That's so
Robinson's
my
got
fault.
it.
I think that's so bad.
And he is in. Touchdown,
That's the
Chicago.
rest, eh?
Allen
Terrible so
Robinson.
far.
His first touchdown on the year. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the
Terrible
uprights,
play
and we
for
are
us.
tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. People will kiss it on the ground.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley.
Oh, come on, eh?
23 yards on the play.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 90. Wolf. 61. Matchbox. Light. Ready.
They'll drop the throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
New man.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down, it's Cohen. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now it's Trubisky. This is White on the screen. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
First down, a run with Cohen.
Where's my fumble, bro?
10 yards.
Where's my fumble, bro?
There, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Let's go, baby. Turnover. Get that ball. Get that ball.
On second down, they'll run with White. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They'll run with White. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will finish off this 3rd quarter of play. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Alert, 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 alert.
Now Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's White.
All this kid does is run the football. That on 3rd and long, bro. What?
For him to rip
this
off
kid's so
like
trash, bro. Oh my goodness.
They were thinking pass.
So fucking trash, bro.
You
Shit is fucking
disgusting. Or is that just absolutely, I have nothing else on my play sheet, let's give this a try? In any event, it worked quite well.
Shit is so fucking trash. It's not even funny, bro.
Another first, but he appears to be a few
bro, the amount of third downs this nigga just ran the ball, hurries up and runs the ball. What? It's fucking crazy, bro.
So
that shit's so gross.
Just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Here's White. Now White.
Oh, and then he gets saved, bro. Come on, nigga. Like, damn, bro.
And scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are
on
base in scoring position.
Man is back to pissing me the fuck off.
The next guy comes through.
Fucking killed this little
and
boy,
avoids
bro.
the turnover.
Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check motion. Hey, check 24.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen.
Kill this little boy, so he doesn't run the football, same plays, bro.
28-yard line.
Gets fucking bailed out.
So
sickening, bro. So sickening. So sickening, bro. He does run the football, get bailed the fuck out. Oh my goodness, shit's crazy.
On first down, Trubisky throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fleming. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15.
Oh, he does run the football, that's it.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. They'll get to him just inside the 15, even after the strong run we just saw. They're able to corral it quickly defensively.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option,
this shit is comical, bro.
And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
On third down.
This shit is comical, bro. That's all this nigga does is run, race clock, run. He's so fucking trash.
Gets there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And his kick is good. And they will take the lead at 13-10. They don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It's a give to Freeman running right. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He's able to find Wallace. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Freeman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
That's the what? That's the what? That's the what? 80 weapon. 80 weapon. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Ready, go.
Now back to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Ito Smith, his first carry. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he dropped it! Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete.
The dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Disgusting, bro.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bad.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They stay on the ground with White. Space to maneuver at the 40.
He can't make this shit up, bro. Have him in the backfield.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot.
Oh, you can't pick this shit up, bro. This shit's fucking hilarious.
They used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Fucking lucky 3rd downs, bro. Shit's so sick.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Trubisky gives to Cohen. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Watch it. Wait for the bailout. Fucking 3rd down. Gonna run the ball.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Come on. Hey, high 7.
I'll be shocked if he fucking throws it. Wow. Shocked.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
Shocked.
Nowhere to escape, and
Shocked.
he goes down.
Fucking through the ball.
Great job defensively.
Amazing.
I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Good punt.
And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now the ball
just like you got bailed out. Just like you got bailed out. Same fucking way. Same fucking way you got bailed out.
It's a gain of 35.
I'll gladly take it.
So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing,
I'll gladly take it.
Yeah,
I'll gladly take it. You got bailed out too, cuz. Same way. Same way you got bailed out. I'll gladly take it. You didn't get bailed out when I smacked the shit out you while you're in the red zone? When I smacked the shit out you with a user hit stick? No computer shit, dog. None of that.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Freeman a 1st down and more. And finally brought down at the 38. It's a gain of 16. 1st down Falcons. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
You've been getting bailed out all game, cuz. It's only right.
Big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Started dipping, too.
And they will take a knee and set up what would be a potential game-winning field goal try.
Ready, ready. 60 out block.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try.
I'll fuck you up. And I'll fuck you up in a quick game. Easy, cuz. My nigga, you're not nice. My nigga, you run the same shit. Got bailed out 3rd down after 3rd down after 3rd down, cuz. Come on. Don't join the league late then. Don't join the league late. I hate when y'all make that. That's why I don't join the league late. I won 3 bowls in this bitch in a row, cuz. The only reason I didn't win 4 bowls in a row is because I fucking went on vacation, my nigga. Come on.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of
no trades. No trades, nigga. No trades.
This for the win.
Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.
He knocks through his 3rd field goal of the game, and this one is the one that decides it. And the Falcons are going to win the game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Falcons, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they'll get a few extra.
See me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go be. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it.